Oh, it's Tuesday, and I should not have done that right before the show. I started to sweat immediately. All right, we're going to try some of this in a little bit. I got some chicken here from my Indian friends, so it's a little on the warm side.
Do I look scared?
No, you do not.
Thank you.
You do not look scared, but we're gonna try it out in just a little bit, using our wonderful fingers. But it is Tuesday. We're here on Bollocks. It's a beautiful day out here in St. Augustine.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, I tell you, Thursdays it's going to get nasty again. So
yeah, but you know what? I will say that Jerry is following the path of the other storms, making a hard right going north, and I feel sorry for England, Scotland, and Europe.
Yeah,
but stay away from us.
Yeah, how close is it getting to Bermuda this time? Bermuda
it looks like it's going straight over it as of now.
Bermuda seems to be getting their ass kicked right now. They're not too happy about this season.
No, the track line looks like it's going straight forward, and we still got a couple months to go, but so far so good.
Well, Mike Burris is coming in on Monday, and he said, if we get to mid-October, that's usually we can see what's happening out there a little bit. And we're, there's still the anomalies.
Oh yeah.
But that's like his goal,
right?
Is to get to mid-October with nothing brewing.
So we got a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
And then we'll be on the downhill slope.
That's what I'm hoping.
That's what we're looking for.
The longest tenured weatherman in our area.
And our favorite.
Yeah. And besides me.
Well, yeah, but we got
to
But you're short.
I borrow from him.
Right. You're short attention span theater.
Yeah.
He gives the big picture.
I borrow from him for my little brief.
Right.
Quick look at the weather.
And brief is the operant word.
Very, very brief. So, but where are we at?
We're in the Bozard Ford studio. Thank you so very much.
Do you know about these guys?
Tell me, please.
All right. I got to tell you about Bozard Ford Lincoln in St. Augustine. Because their goal is to make sure your time and experience buying a car is stress-free.
I don't like stress.
And enjoyable. All right. Bozard is a family-owned Ford dealership. I wish I hadn't bitten that chicken. That has been in business since 1949. Bozard Ford Lincoln has been the recipient of numerous dealer awards, including being ranked #1 of automotive dealership in the nation by Dealer Rater. Bozard Ford also has won back-to-back President's Awards, which is the highest honor given by Ford Motor Company. Check them out today online at bozardford.com.
All righty. When you're ready to set sail for adventure at the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, it's the home of the world's largest and most authentic collection of pirate artifacts. We talked about some of them just the other day that were not really pirate artifacts, but they were recovered silver and gold Spanish coins.
Silver and gold.
Explore over 800 relics across 40 immersive exhibits, including Thomas II's original pirate chest, Blackbeard's blunderbuss. I told you to turn the sound off and share the show.
Boomer.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Was that me? Oh, hi.
No, it was you.
Right. Blackbeard's blunderbuss and gold from the Queen Anne's Revenge. You'll even see one of the only 3, and this is very cool, authentic Jolly Roger flags left in the world. And it looks just like it.
Yeah.
Curated by Pat Croce and the Croce family, it's a journey through the real pirate history right in downtown St. Augustine at 12 South Castillo Drive. Come experience the golden age of piracy. It's a lot of fun. And a great gift shop.
I'm pulling out
Halloween.
Pulling out a piece of chicken for you and a piece of chicken for me in just a little bit. All right, but
let's get through these last 2 reads
first. And not finally, you still got one more over there.
I do.
All right, we got Brightway Insurance. Since 2008, Brightway Insurance, the Casey agency, has been guiding St. Augustine through hurricanes, floods, fires, and more. Led by longtime local Ashley Casey, this is insurance done the brighter way. No confusing jargon, no one-size-fits-all policies. Just clear guidance, multiple quotes, and customized coverage that protects what matters most. With deep roots in the community and decades of experience, Ashley and his team make insurance simple, affordable, and personal. Visit them on the island at 108 Seagrove Main Street or call 904-217-7547. That's Brightway, the brighter way to do insurance.
Okay, Saint, right there on the main drag with a beautiful view of the bay. Experience the art of Italian dining at Saint, nestled in the heart of historic St. Augustine. From handmade pastas to rich risottos and indulgent tiramisu, every dish blends authentic Italian flavor with modern elegance. Sip a craft cocktail, savor seasonal ingredients, and enjoy breathtaking views from their second-floor balcony or rooftop patio, which is really built out beautifully. Where you can take in the bayfront and you can spot the lighthouse on a clear day. And I don't think there was a cloud in the sky today.
Early on there was.
Yeah.
It started off a little on the cloudy side. When I told Amanda it was going to be a very nice day, she was a little skeptical.
Oh, it turned out to be a beautiful
It
day.
ended up being very nice.
Cloudless by the time I got up. I had to play an early euchre tournament.
Okay.
At Saint, every meal is a celebration. Join us there and elevate your dining experience. And for those of you scoring at home, they take reservations, which, as we get into the heavy season, is very important.
Mm. All right.
And the food ain't bad neither.
Oh, the food's excellent. And I will tell you right now, we have amazing sponsors, not just the ones we read about today, but we have Solar Stick, Abear Kresge and Associates, Powell Heating and Air, Anastasia Construction Group, Meehan's Irish Pub, A.D. Davis Construction, Kaiser's Deli and Market, the St. Augustine Distillery, A to Z Waterproofing and Roofing. Switch that, flip it. Anastasia Diner, Moultrie Creek Diner, Mr. Electric. And we appreciate every single one of you, and we appreciate you guys out there sharing with us. And whoop, I lose these pretty regular, so let me get this right before I mess it up.
Okay.
All right, there you go. And paperclip.
Yep.
There we go.
And I guess school teacher Amanda brought in a bunch more paper clips. And what a convenient shot glass.
Oh yeah. Well, Blake did some house cleaning
from the gift shop at the Pirate and Treasure Museum, by the way.
I think we had everything over here on the ground because somebody we rent out the studio.
Yes.
That's another way we have to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
So we rent out the studio, and they took stuff out of my area and put it on the ground over here. And I was like, Blake, this is a good time for us to do a cleaning. And he did it. He did a cleaning for us.
Good job, producer director.
And I think he did some stuff in Studio B, and I wasn't able to. I didn't have enough time. Mr. Mike Lewis was on the phone with me.
Yes, I saw that.
So I didn't have enough time to go check it out. So, all right.
Well, all I know is now you can look out the window of Studio B.
Robin, Josh, Barbara, and Bobby, appreciate you guys being in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is an Indian chicken.
Okay.
It's got a kick to it.
Okay.
All right, usually I eat it over rice, and it's cooked by my friend. We call him God.
Okay.
Because every time he leaves you, he says, God bless, and we just call him God. His name's Sonny, but we call him God.
Hey, if he's got connections.
I can't pronounce his name in
okay.
Punjabi, but, I can't pronounce it that way, so he's God. All right, so this is chicken. All right.
Cheers. I know I get the big piece, but I'm not scared.
I was going to go the other way, but here we go.
That's okay.
Let's pop it in.
Now, where's the yogurt for just in case?
Oh, we got water.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be good.
Mm-hmm.
That's tasty.
No, very good. He's a good cook. He makes the best goat. Good flavor, right?
That's real good. Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm still going to have water.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot, but it's not.
No, it's not. It still has the flavor.
Yeah. And that's what grows on you. It's a little crawling up there, but still not bad.
Yeah, and if you had the yogurt,
right,
it would be perfect.
Right. Absolutely. That's delicious. Good job, God.
God can cook.
Right. So can you. Oh, that was Jan.
Yeah.
Jan can cook, so can you.
Yeah, so can you.
Right. Martin Jan.
All right. We didn't talk about what the topics were going to be today. And well, we knew it's back there. I'm good. Okay. Starting to sweat.
Rookie.
Dad, you don't want to be coughing up like me over here. Dang, okay.
No. This will clean your sinuses, Blake, if you want to have one of these.
Okay.
And everything else.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah. So, are you coming around?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'll be coming in.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna see how he does here.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna hand it off. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Look at the bay leaf.
Yeah.
Well, it's here. It's tasty.
No. Take a piece there, Blake. Blake is grabbing a piece for himself. Wait, you got to eat it in there where you're on camera. So there you go.
He's posed.
Here we go. All right.
Very tasty.
So, yeah, very good job. Always does a good job.
Thanks for bringing that in.
There you go. You better have water close. Well, the good news is you can leave and we'll never know. Yeah,
he's tough.
You got the fridge closed. All right.
Hi.
The football game last night.
Great game. But I will
tell you, Jaguars rarely make me say wow.
Well,
they made me say wow out loud twice while watching the game. I'm not a guy who talks to the TV.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's people that talk and yell at the TV, Blake Blevins, and I'm not that guy. But you know, a lot of people when they're watching their teams.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm more of a you know, but I don't talk. But I was like, wow, like the interception by Lloyd, and
Fabulous.
wow.
By the way, did you get a $10 bonus bet?
I did not.
You
I didn't do anything last night.
Wait, hold on. So you didn't sell like a parlay at all for it?
No, I didn't do anything last night.
No.
Okay.
No, you know how I feel about like betting on my own teams. I think I jinx them.
Well, trust me, they skunked me, but I got a $10 bonus bet that I'm going to go big with.
Okay.
Same
'Cause it
here.
was-
Okay.
And it took a while for me to realize that it's, you know, you had to opt into the Duval button on Hard Rock Bets.
Duval.
And it's only if the Jaguars have a pick six do you get your bonus bet.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Devin Lloyd was our savior for the free bonus
Yeah.
bet.
So
Gotcha.
yeah. So Hard Rock Bet has like all these clubs that you can like clubs that you can join. So they have like a Jags Club, Heat Club, Magic Club, Panthers Club. So because they all have like sponsorships with the team. So
Right.
so you get like a lot of free bonus bets and chances to be a part of like sweepstakes if you sign for it.
They have deals with teams, yet Pete Rose got bounced from baseball.
Indeed.
You know?
Yeah, well, the owners get those deals.
Yeah.
But you know, if Hard Rock wants to sponsor Wager Wire, we will make it a 1 hour show.
I think we can do that.
So
We have enough to talk about.
Hard Rock, we got enough to talk about. We got hockey starting.
all
We got
four
baseball
teams, all
playoffs.
four major
We
things.
got basketball starting. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
Everything's going right now. It's fun to be a sports fan. I talked a little bit to Best
good
Bet,
job,
but
judges there.
they don't do a whole lot of the sports betting side. But it's the same people that are playing cards are usually,
Right.
you know, doing that.
Yeah, Josh was at the game. Good job, Josh.
That sounds like
All right.
that would sound like just a fun game because it
And you
was
stayed to the
loud.
end. Better still, yeah.
It was loud on TV. You know, and they showed St. Augustine. They did show
the marina.
a brief moment of my building. I mean, and then they cut it off. I was like, and it was gone.
Yeah,
they showed the
Black Raven.
Black Raven, yeah.
Oh no, hold on, but while they show that, did Joe Buck still call it Jacksonville though?
Joe Buck called
Right.
it Jacksonville, and no one likes Joe Buck.
Right.
And ESPN,
Especially if you watch Brockmeyer.
come on, just let Fox do it. Just let Fox do the football.
Right, because by the way,
They were awful.
and in and out of commercials, Fox plays a lot of Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
A lot of Grateful Dead.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the Lloyd pick six,
Yep.
they never re-showed the entire thing. I mean, a play like that deserves
Two or
to be
three shots.
replayed two or three times.
Yes.
And, you know, they kept cutting it off. And, I mean, because it was exciting all the way to the end of the run.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like he was just way out in front of everybody else. I mean, one guy tried to run him down, and it was, but come on.
Yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah, it's definitely sad to see like how bad like the quality ESPN has gone. Like they're awful at their NBA coverage. They're awful at their awful at NHL coverage. They're losing baseball, and they were awful this year.
They're just bad. They're not good. Stick to like you know
Sports Center.
Yeah,
But
Sports Center. They're great.
your highlights,
But here's
exactly.
the thing. Guess who's their highest paid employee?
Stephen A. Smith.
Yep.
But the thing is I'm starting to warm up to Stephen A. Smith more than I ever have before. But I still can't understand how this guy has risen to that level.
Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
don't
Berman I
understand
loved. Berman I loved,
Right.
and I thought Berman was great. I like Dan Patrick, and I mean, I'm old school ESPN.
Yeah,
You know, Stuart
Scott.
Right.
Stuart Scott. I mean, you know,
Did you also like Keith Olbermann before he went to?
I like
The
Keith.
dark side, yeah.
I liked him, you know, before he went political. Stick with the sports, and you know, leave the dumb political banner to guys like us.
Us, exactly.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you.
Us non-essentials.
Right. Which means we're not getting paid out of the furlough?
Wait,
No,
what?
We're not getting paid out of the furlough.
What?
Well, you're essential. You're the producer, director, producer. It's
Okay,
the
good.
talent that's non-essential.
Talent is interchangeable.
Yeah, talent's non-essential.
So is Amanda essential?
Not right now when she's talent, but she's also a producer, director, producer. When she's doing double duties, then she's clearly essential.
Sure.
And all of you guys are essential, but not in the definition of the.
But you'll definitely say that she's essential on the days that you're not reading the ad reads.
I get through them. I don't like it, but I get through them because I do it every day on Bollocks. So, all right. But yeah, I really like it when she's here and she does all the ad reads. It's wonderful. All right. So what are our topics? We got Bad Bunny,
right,
and SOH,
Speaker of the House.
Okay, Speaker of the House.
Right.
All right, and those are our topics for today.
Unless you have one. Not a problem.
I had one, and I had Democratic candidates.
For what?
For 28.
That's a little early, but okay.
Did we already talk about this?
We did, and I wanted to see what it changed in the month. And it didn't change a whole lot. The only one that had any movement was actually Buttigieg.
Yeah,
which makes me happy.
Up.
Yeah, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough to make a full topic out of it. I was seeing if there was any major shifts.
It won't be.
If Stephen A. moved up or not. So,
if he does, I will worry more for this country.
But that's the face everyone made when Trump got in.
Which is why I also worry for the country.
There you go.
So you know,
when Ann Coulter predicts the truth about Trump getting in, we knew it was the United States was going down.
Yeah, and Barbara Jean, you're 100% right. Joe Buck is a little pansy when it comes to like what Randy Moss did.
Yeah,
you know, I didn't think it was of the best taste, but come on, he made a bigger deal out of it than it needed to be.
But plus, also to be fair. Randy Moss saw a lot of moons from Packers fans, actual moons,
real ones. Yeah. I mean, it's the Packers. It's like Terrell Owens with the 49ers and the Cowboys.
Right, the Sharpie. Yeah.
In the center of the star.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Who took him out?
I'm not sure who took him out, but I do remember that though.
Somebody just cleaned his clock right in the middle star,
and that's understandable.
So
but
if you can find that clip, that'd be fun.
Yeah, but just to ask you that like do you kind of wish Dion was still playing? So if any instance that the Joe Buck enters his locker room, Dion would just dump him with water.
Yeah. I mean, McCarver.
Go full McCarver.
Yeah, I've never liked McCarver because of it. You know, and that I didn't like McCarver anyway. He was a Cardinal, and
that's reason enough to dislike him.
He was a Philly, and he
was a Mets broadcaster.
Yeah, and no,
he wasn't. No, he was just a good broadcaster.
And I never thought he was a good color man.
Yeah.
I think he missed some details that real true baseball people and people that are casual baseball fans
need to know.
Say, oh, he's a great color. No, he's not. Joe Morgan, people are like, oh, he's a great. No, he was not.
Keith Hernandez, on the other hand.
Keith Hernandez, solid.
Absolutely. Ron Darling as well. Mets have a great broadcast.
Yeah, they really do. They really do.
The Mets broadcast booth is really good. But we'll say most about Keith Hernandez, who was the second spitter though.
Second who?
Seinfeld.
Yeah. Backwards and to the left. Yeah. So and I like Larkin as a color guy.
Mm-hmm.
Barry?
Yeah.
Nice. I liked him as a ball player for sure.
And in case you're wondering, the Cowboys player that tackled Terrell was safety George Teague.
Okay. Got it.
But yeah, if you I keep mentioning Brockmire to you, and I don't think either of you have watched it. It's Hank Azaria playing a down on his luck color man and broadcaster. He wasn't even color; he was the play-by-play as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who drank himself out of the job as the Kansas City Royals broadcaster.
Okay.
Ends up calling cockfights in the Philippines.
All right.
Gets called back to a minor league ball club in Fracking, Pennsylvania. And I say fracking because he gets off the bus and he's looking and the ground is on fire because they were doing fracking and the stuff is burning out in front of them. But yeah, they skewered Joe Buck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he did not get along with Joe Buck.
Well, and here's the thing is I have a very close friend that works at the Jaguar Stadium at Everbank, and she does the production of all the different groups that are coming in. The only two people she didn't like were Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, and they wouldn't let anyone eat with them. Everyone else always ate with whoever was there.
Right.
They and they did the whole "Do you know who I am" type situation.
A little too haughty.
Yeah. So yeah, Yeah, you know where you're at with me, Joe Buck, and it rhymes with your name.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but we'll say but good announcer shout out though.
Truck?
yeah,
Joe Truck?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure,
What starts with an F and ends with a UCK?
Yeah, fire
Fire
truck.
truck.
Exactly.
sure.
So,
Yeah,
What does a man do standing up, a woman do sitting down, and a dog do on 3 legs? Shake hands.
Shake hands.
There you go. I got you covered.
There you
Don't
go.
you worry.
There
Are
you
you
go.
a turtle? You bet your sweet ass I am.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. Bad Bunny.
Okay.
We're going with Bad Bunny, and then we'll get to the speaker.
Yeah, the speaker's just being his usual disingenuous self, and he's being duplicitous and double standards, and just
I think both sides are.
No, this one is specific.
Okay.
we
It's
can do
very,
this one
very
briefly.
targeted.
Well, yeah, because there's a woman who just got elected, and her name is somewhere around here. I wrote it down. So, oh yeah, Adelita Grijalva, Grijalva, just got elected to Congress in a special election.
Okay.
She got elected. She will be, and mind this, she will be the 218th vote needed for the discharge petition to get the Epstein files voted on in Congress and released.
Okay.
And she said, if I win, I will sign that petition as soon as I'm sworn in.
Okay.
Well, the Congress is in a pro forma session, which means they're just, it's a matter of form, and it's held for procedural purposes. They can't legislate. They didn't do a lot of things. They're very quick sessions, but it keeps Congress open. It prevents, what's the recess appointments and things of that nature, that when Congress is out of session, the president who takes advantage to begin with doesn't have an opportunity to do that because Congress is still theoretically in session. Well, 2 Republicans got elected in a special election.
Okay.
Day after their election, Congress was in a pro forma session, and the Speaker of the House, Mr. Johnson, found time to swear them in.
Okay.
Well, this woman is going, I'm ready. Swear me in. He's going, well, we'll wait till Congress comes back. And they're going, what the bullshit is this? You swore those 2 guys in a pro forma session. What's different now? Except for the fact that she's going to be the 218th signature. She's a Democrat, and you don't want to do it.
She's on the wrong side.
Well, you know what? That's bullshit.
It is bullshit, and it's been bullshit for a long time.
Right.
But you think the Democrats wouldn't do that? Of course
I don't
they
know.
would. Yes, they would.
Well,
Yes, they would.
Democrats are nice.
They, I mean, come on. Democrats are nice.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, there's 94 genders now. I don't know how many there are in that side.
okay, come on.
What?
There's no.
Thank you.
Stop
Oh,
saying
it was 64 2 years ago. I'm sure they found another 32.
I
Yeah.
look. I absolutely.
Grandpa,
don't.
get back into your rocking chair.
How many? Well, screw it. There's 2, male and female. Do you disagree with that?
No.
Okay, what about intersex?
You don't
There are
disagree with that,
there's
right?
Actual people
but that has nothing to do with-
There are actually intersex.
That's true, too.
Okay, that is such a low number compared to
And it might have been,
just because you got purple hair doesn't make you, but no, that is such a low number, Blake.
Yeah,
and the
like-
fact that you're putting that out there is the reason the Democrats are running in the wrong direction.
Wow, that number's probably comparable to the number of transgender athletes. So we'll stay with low numbers across the board.
13 or something like that.
Why waste your time? I mean, realistically, why are you wasting your
that's what
time
I'm
on
saying.
that?
I mean, we got to get you guys. We got to get the Democrats focused because I
They're
really
focused now.
on what?
Healthcare, baby.
Yeah, did you see some of the stupid shit they tried to get in there?
What else?
Okay, they were trying, and don't say they weren't.
I don't
they
know.
Were trying,
I just
they
thought it
were
was
trying to get health care for illegal
No,
babies.
stop it.
They were.
No.
It worked.
Easy, Barbara Jean.
Yeah, no.
Again, no.
No, it's not. Careful, Barbara Jean. We can go after him together, Barbara Jean, because he's wrong.
No.
They're
What are you, a Republican talking point?
No, they're. What are you? A Democratic talking
No,
point? 'Cause
I'm objective.
All you do it. No, you are
I
not.
certainly am. I
You
would
are
call them out when
not.
they're wrong.
I'm waiting for that moment. They're wrong right now. That budget should be passed. They are wrong right now. The health care that they're trying to get in their pass is not realistic. It's not affordable in any way, shape, or form. Our
You
government-
believe that the Republicans are going to actually have a good faith conversation if they get this, if they get the budget passed or it's not the budget right now. It's just a continuing resolution to reopen the government. It's nothing to do with the budget at this point in time. It's just to pay some more bills.
Yeah, and
you
the speaker
believe
when we get to the Speaker of the House, all he's doing is passing the buck. He's just like, I'm out of this fight.
Yeah.
Let the Senate take care
Absolutely. He's the happiest man in Congress.
And he's like, I'm keeping all my people safe.
And he's keeping Trump happy because he won't sign this woman in, swear this woman in to get the 218th vote on the discharge position.
And I saw something today that was absolutely ridiculous from someone on the left saying that all these payoffs of 13-year-old children with Trump and all this stuff, it was ridiculous. It was one of those online things that someone forwarded,
that's your problem right
and they didn't do any research at all. Yeah. It came from some talking point from the left, and they just pushed it. It's like, okay, I can't even look at you as a responsible adult if you're forwarding this stuff.
Is that like the talking points that the Democrats want to give illegal aliens Medicare?
No, it's for the babies. It's not all the illegal aliens. They did say it as for all illegal aliens, but they are talking about the babies that are here. They want to give them
babies that are here, that are born here, that are American citizens.
Yeah, well, they were born here illegally. So that is very questionable.
No. Were they brought here illegally?
They
were born here?
The mom came here illegally.
Yes.
They were born here.
American citizen. Thank you very much. Carry on.
And that goes back to your argument about, the Constitution.
Wait, hold on.
So you're ignoring the Constitution now?
Yeah, the Second Amendment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Trump. You have a nice day shredding the Constitution.
I can tell you, the one thing I agree on is things have changed in 250 years.
Yeah.
So I can go with
the caliber of weapons. That's changed in 250 years. Hasn't slowed anybody down yet.
A stick with the baby point.
Fine.
Then we'll
right now, the way the law is written and the Constitution, they are American citizens, so they are entitled to health care.
If they're illegally brought here and born here,
different between brought here and born here.
Okay, I still see that as being illegal.
Fine.
Okay.
Right now, it's not.
Yeah, I still see it as being illegal.
Well, you can see whatever color you want. It's still blue.
Wait. I think there's an executive order that's changing that.
He's trying to, and again, look, Donald Trump is going to do whatever the hell he wants because the ridiculous right wing of the Supreme Court said, you know what? Do whatever the fuck you want. We're not going to charge you. You're the president. You have absolute immunity for everything you're going to do, legal or illegal.
Okay.
And that's ridiculous, too.
And you're saying you're non-biased, but you say the ridiculous Supreme
Yes, because
Court.
they gave the
They're
president
not
carte blanche.
No.
It's going to be equally as ridiculous for Democratic president. No president should have that type of immunity.
Yeah.
Republican, Democrat, conservative, Democratic, socialist.
We didn't have a president for the previous 4 years, so I mean, that's part of the problem.
Okay,
and that's what's hurt you guys so much. I'm telling you right now, I think Biden has done more damage to the Democratic Party.
He doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Sorry, it might be too soon. But I truly believe Biden has done more damage to the Democratic Party. We need a logical thinker like Pete Buttigieg,
correct,
in office, and we need someone who's not so far right. Like, I hate to bring up the dead. Somebody with the personality of a Charlie Kirk instead of a personality of a Donald Trump, who's all about
how about a John McCain if you're going to invoke dead people?
Yeah, I did like John McCain
because Charlie Kirk is a little divisive.
Yeah.
Yes,
hard to say he's not.
But he had the conversation.
He had his conversations.
No, come on, man. No, you might want to watch his conversations that he has with these people. He's very knowledgeable. He actually is, people that are calling him racist, you're full of shit.
All right, I'm gonna have to stop you right there because there are reports that he did edit like those debates that he did on YouTube like if you actually go back and actually look at the same debate
like
from,
CBS.
No, from let's say another
no, like Fox News.
Yeah. Well then,
excuse me, Mr. President.
Wait, who's getting sued for that?
Nobody sues Fox News because they,
hold on.
Why not?
Well, technically,
why not? CBS got sued and they lost because they
caved because they're a bunch of spineless wimps.
Trump is suing Rupert Murdoch for the Jeffrey Epstein letter reporting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just release it, and everybody.
Well, as soon as this woman gets sworn in,
right and left, just release it.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, look, if it's so bad, the Epstein letters have been out there. I mean, it goes all the way back. When did he get arrested?
Oh, it goes back to the early 90s, I think.
It goes back to Obama, right?
Yeah, Goes back to the 90s.
When did he die?
Obama? He's still alive.
No, Epstein.
Epstein was about 5 years ago. 5 years ago,
2019.
Yeah.
2019. Okay, so it was under Trump.
Yeah,
the Orange Man, under Trump. So it went under Trump, had 4 years under Biden, who still didn't do anything. It was they were able to release it. They had Democrats in charge.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And why didn't it get released?
Yeah,
but now the Democrats are making such a big deal out of it. So it's got both sides. Both sides are in this.
Right. At this point in time, do you think that there are pages that have not been shredded? I mean, redacted, shredded.
There definitely has to be some.
Come on.
Yeah. There has to be some.
Yeah, well, I hope there's pictures of them because they're not going to see the light of day.
The letters I saw had more black lines than regular lines.
Exactly.
I mean, so
you're going to release it and you're not going to be able to find other than 3 words.
Hold on, fact check. All right, so sorry, I finally had to interrupt because otherwise,
that's why the Penguins are going to lose tonight. Go ahead.
They're going to beat the Rangers. All right, anyway.
Easy on the Rangers.
Yeah, so Epstein was convicted on June 30th, 2008 after pleading guilty to 4 state charges of soliciting.
So they've had the record since 2008.
Yes, they did. So state had the record since 2008.
Yeah,
the state of Florida.
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, they've had the record since 2008.
They then decided not to. He got a sweetheart deal from the guy who ended up becoming Secretary of Labor for 20 minutes.
Okay, I don't know that.
He was the Blake, qualify this for me, but he was the prosecutor who barely gave him a slap on the wrist or house. It might have been even, time served or house confinement or whatever it was. Guy goes on to become Secretary of Labor and was not terribly successful as that. I want to say Alex Avila. Was that his name?
Okay.
It was Alex Acosta.
Okay, I was close.
So yes. So we have George W.
Yep.
Okay. These records have existed.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm wondering what's going to be left of them though.
Yeah. George W.
Yeah.
Obama for 8 years, Trump for 4 years.
Yeah.
Biden for 4 years, and now Trump again. We're talking 18 years, or 17 years of these being available, and now it's just such a big deal.
Long time to lose documents.
Yeah, I mean, why is it now the Democratic talking point and it wasn't
I don't know.
so much the time before?
I mean, I don't know if there's
that's the part I'm having trouble with is, are we just grasping this stuff?
Hang on. It's less of a Democratic talking point than the MAGA base that's demanding this. I mean, Democratic politicians are doing it, but the rank and file MAGA base are the ones that are screaming for the release of these documents.
They want it released.
Correct.
I think it should be released. If it's really something real, which at this point I think it's on both sides because somehow both sides have held it for 17 years.
Exactly.
So I think there's something there.
It's going to be much ado about nothing when it's released because, like I said, if they haven't sanitized it by now, then they're really not good at doing that.
Yeah. So.
But by the way, on an ancillary note, the Supreme Court, in their infinite wisdom for a change, did something intelligent and decided not to hear the case of Maxine Ghislaine's trial.
Ghislaine Maxwell, and
a
possible appeal.
So that means she can't appeal.
She can't.
So the
all down to Trump.
only way she can get off is if Trump lets her off and pardons her, and I don't see him doing that.
Right.
I did hear him say, "Well, I'll have to look at it. I'll have to talk to the DOJ, and he's not doing that."
Well, that's his answer for everything. I mean, how many times has he come back to the press on Air Force One and said, "Oh, I don't know anything about that." Excuse me? You read a newspaper, buddy? Did somebody talk to you in the morning? Oh, man, I forgot. He ignores his presidential daily briefing. So, maybe he doesn't know anything about that.
And that also, I think, it can't be true.
What, that he ignores the presidential daily briefing?
Yeah, because I want to know, you hear any Republicans talking about that? You only hear Democrats talking about that, right?
The whole first term, there was people in the administration were going, he's giving short shrift to it. It has to be down to one page, and it's got to, or they said, or to hold his attention. And this was people in the administration. You need his name on every page or he loses interest.
Okay.
And that should not be far to believe.
I mean,
but he paid no attention to the presidential daily briefing.
I mean, it's definitely not surprising to see like the people in the administration, like not necessarily the president himself, but like other people in the administration using the president to get the power that they want. Like
Stephen Miller.
Yeah, 100%. But that's also happened in past administrations.
It happens in every administration, and it happens at every possible level. And I can tell you right now, I had commissioners when I was Parks and Recreation Director. I had commissioners where I knew I had to time it that I was the last person they talked to before they went in to vote. And if you weren't that person, and, you know, and these people went on and had careers even beyond where they're at here in politics. If you weren't that person, you weren't getting the vote the way you wanted to do it. And lobbying is a skill, and people are very anti-lobbyists and stuff like that. But there are certain lobbyists that actually have some scruples, believe it or not.
Well, they're few and far between, I would venture to say, because most of them have a mission and a mandate to get it done, and they're paid heavily for it.
Yeah, and
so they're pushing their agenda and solely their agenda.
Yeah, but there's
not a lot of altruism.
There's lobbyists that only take ones that they believe in.
Yeah.
Right,
and they're at a level where they can pick and choose.
Yeah.
Right, I would say, you know, those are the liberals, but the Republicans have lobbyists as well who are, you know, who only pick their paces. So
yeah, actually, the lobbyists are probably some of the more neutral.
Well, they're hitmen.
They're probably some of the more neutral people that sit in Washington D.C. Believe it or not, because I mean they it's like doing a debate.
Well, right? Who's paying you today?
Which side you want to take? I'll take the other side. You take that side.
Right. Exactly. It's an experiment.
And that's kind of what we do.
Right.
But the lobbyists do that, and they go, okay, this one's the one I can sell better.
Right.
And that's the side I'm going to be on.
Right. And if you yeah, go ahead.
And that's why I say there could be the most neutral people in D.C.
because they don't know where the next check's coming from.
Exactly.
And today they could be talking pro-gun control. Tomorrow they can be talking against gun control.
Yeah.
So you know, it depends on who's
who's
writing the checks. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
But again, it's you know, if you're a good lobbyist and you have a hell of a Rolodex, it's a skill and an ability.
Yeah.
So.
But I do
you want another piece of chicken?
Sure.
Yeah.
Damn good.
But why you guys are doing that?
Cauliflower for dinner.
Why you guys are doing that? I do want to ask, like think about like this current term of President Trump. Do you believe that he actually got into this like for like another for like good motives, or you think he got into this term for just like revenge for like what happened in 2020?
No, he had unfinished business for this term. He thought he was going to win in 2020.
Yep.
The fact that he's still alive and doing it is unfinished business. I think he got into it originally, excuse me for chewing on air, because Obama insulted him at the presidential at the correspondence dinner, and he got his dander up and said, "Well, you know what? Screw me. I'm going to go win his game."
Yeah. No.
Far-fetchedly, he did.
I believe that was the
motivating factor.
I think that was the whole reason he went after it full force. I think he wanted to. I mean, this is a question that came up in the '90s with Trump, like, "Hey, you ever going to run for president?" When he was a Democrat,
right?
But he's a guy who plays the strategy. He saw the shift in the Democrat Party, and he saw where his place and how to get there, and he set a strategy, and
he achieved it.
He got it.
You can't argue with that. He also saw
twice
dollar signs.
Yeah,
he said, "And I can make a fortune doing this."
Yeah,
he has not been shy, nor I mean, he has capitalized and monetized the presidency far beyond everybody else. Usually they wait until they're out of office.
Clinton did.
Usually they wait till they're out of office.
Clinton did wait until he's after out of office.
Most of the presidents wait until they're out of office.
But he did well.
Yeah.
But I will say though,
he went in.
And he lost a lot of weight too.
He went in like I think he had like a net worth of 500,000, and now it's over 200 million or 300 million.
You would think.
Yeah.
Those speaking fees are really pretty ritzy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. But we'll say though, with all the money that the President Trump's been getting from all these settlements, he has to build the greatest presidential library of all time. Though.
Who's that?
Trump's.
You mean? Hold on. This is another bullshit sweetheart deal that you've got to be embarrassed for Florida, because I sure as hell am. Because they gave him a parking lot across the street from a university that the university had the property. They bought the property. I forget what little university in Miami it is.
I don't know. FAU or?
No. It's a small school.
Okay.
And the building's here. And Blake, find out where it is, please. Thank you. And then there's a parking lot, which they stole to the state of Florida. And the state of Florida said, "Here, Mr. Trump." And by the way, no zoning restrictions. So he's building towers, condominiums, retail. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to put a presidential library on that spot, too, after I capitalize the shit out of it.
It's a Miami-Dade College.
Thank you.
Miami-Dade. Oh, okay. So it's a state school.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's why the state bought the parking lot. Yeah, now the place is not going to have a parking lot anymore. It's also on the water. It's right next to the, coincidentally, the Freedom Tower.
Is it Miami-Dade South, Miami-Dade North, or Miami-Dade New
Miami
World?
By the water.
It's the Wilson campus.
Wilson, okay. So there's 4. That's the other one.
Is that like Wolfson's Children's Hospital?
I think so.
Okay. I wonder what their opinion on this is.
Yeah.
But but it's not for him to build his presidential library. It's for him to build his presidential library and sell hundreds of condos, apartments, and things like that. Everybody else is building their presidential library to put their stuff in there. What's he going to have? All the stolen documents out of his bathroom? Seriously.
Yeah. Well, I know that was Hillary. That was Hillary who had it in the bathroom.
No, it was Trump who had it in the bathroom.
He had it in the bathroom,
He had it in the bathroom.
Come on, guys, come up with a different hiding place.
Well, I'm not done.
Hillary came up with that in the 90s.
So, and by the way, so if you're building a skyscraper, a tower, where are you putting your new Kuwaiti Air Force One that was going? It's going to go to my library. Yeah, after you finish flying around in your golden toileted airplane.
He could buy that himself.
I understand that. So why didn't he? Because it's not fun for him. He likes to get gifts.
Did he actually take it? I didn't think he
It's being retrofitted as we speak. We're paying to retrofit it.
Lenny, Troy, can I explain, please?
Yes.
So the Qatari
I got called Troy.
I know. I heard that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead. I liked it.
It was very nice.
Can you guys let me talk, please? So I don't like do like these random cuts every time.
Yeah. No, you're doing great.
Thank
Carry
you.
on.
I appreciate it.
Doing great.
He is.
All right. So officially, the Qatari plane, the $100 million Qatari 747, was accepted by the U.S. Air Force to be retrofitted as an Air Force One plane. However, though, Trump has said that once he leaves office, this time, wink, that the plane will immediately become decommissioned and moved to the presidential library.
What are they going to do? A little tour of it?
I mean, Reagan's got one.
And it's not Air Force.
It's
not our Air Force One if he's no longer president.
Correct.
Yes.
Because any plane the president is on,
Correct,
is Air Force One.
Yes, correct.
So
wait, hold on. So technically, a little Cessna 172 can become an Air Force One at any
sure.
minute.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why the helicopter he's on is Marine One.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
all right. What we still have Bad Bunny.
We do.
What are we doing with Bad Bunny here?
We can save him for tomorrow. Or I can try to plow through.
No, we got 18 minutes.
We got
18 minutes.
Yeah, we can do
All right.
We got 18 minutes. We can keep this entertaining in 18 minutes, or we can draw it out for an hour tomorrow.
Well, we'll try to keep it entertaining because tomorrow we only have a half an hour tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
All right. So, at the halftime of the Green Bay Dallas game the other night, the NFL announced that this year's halftime Super Bowl performer will be Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is not some fly-by-night Spanish entertainer. He is one of the most popular entertainers in the world.
But if Bad Bunny walked in the studio right now, I wouldn't know who he is.
Well, you don't watch Saturday Night Live either. He's already a two-time host there.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, I know, and I've never
Show
heard
me
his
a
music.
picture of Bad Bunny.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah.
So he's got.
Because I
He's
thought
won
this
2 or
was
3.
like I thought this was like a Labubu toy or something like
Yeah,
that.
no, right. No,
So-
apparently he got the name because he made a pouty face when he was wearing a bunny costume as a kid and it stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where he got the name Bad Bunny.
Gotcha.
But the guy was the most streamed artist on Spotify from 2020 through 2022.
Okay.
He's got 2 or 3 Grammys. He's worked with Cardi B. He's worked with Drake. That's sort of where he got his thing. And he is the king of Latin trap.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
I had to look it up
What's
myself.
Latin trap?
is
It's kind of like a genre of music. So this was him.
it is.
hosting
It's a
SNL.
subgenre.
Button your shirt. Too much chest there. Yeah.
Anyway, Latin trap is a combination of southern hip hop, reggaeton, with a heavy bass line and electronic beats. He performs primarily in Spanish, which is tweaking another couple of people out. He just finished a 3-month.
Where's the Super Bowl?
Levi Stadium, St. Clara.
Right, yeah.
San Francisco 49ers.
Niners.
Okay.
San Francisco.
Not that many Spanish people up there. They're all in the
No,
southern
Don't
part of it.
say.
No, yeah, but if anything, the city known for bad decisions.
Well,
So I don't think Bad Bunny is going to oust anyone as the top all-time Super Bowl act.
you may be
You'll
surprised.
be surprised.
You may be surprised.
I'm going to have to listen to Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Practice your Spanish. He's giving you 4 months to learn Spanish.
Right.
Because he finishes.
And it sounds like I'm being a Gen Xer because I'm getting
Yes.
called out in the comments that I need to get with the program, and I agree. I agree with you.
Hey, I couldn't tell you anything he's done musically either, but you know what?
Okay.
I've seen him on Saturday Night Live twice, and
Well, I can tell you,
he's really good.
He works hard at his English, by the way.
Yes, 100%. He definitely works hard. Like he's definitely talented for what for like how he does it. And he definitely brings like a lot of like attention to Puerto Rico and like what's been going on there. So he definitely does a lot of work to highlight his home territory. So
all right,
Okay,
Bad Bunny has canceled all his American dates
No.
except for the Super Bowl, is what I'm being told here.
yes,
And he's going to do the whole show in Spanish.
Okay, that's a misrepresentation. He didn't have any American dates. He chose not to play in the United States.
the mainland U.S.
Correct. He did 30 dates in Puerto Rico specifically because he could bring he brought $400 million worth of economic value to Puerto Rico over 30 concerts. Not quite Taylor Swift money, but for Puerto Rico, that did not hurt. And he chose not to perform in the United States because he feared ICE raiding his concerts and taking some of his fans away. So he said, and he said, all right, I changed my mind. I will do one concert in the United States, and that's when he announced that he was doing the Super Bowl.
And he doesn't get paid.
No.
Super Bowl, you don't get paid.
No.
But there are all sorts of rumors about how the NFL's already canceled this show.
No.
Coke is withdrawing their advertising. Coke hasn't advertised on the Super Bowl for 5 years. So
No,
that's
and plus even if that was true, it's not true because it was Pepsi.
no, but the rumor on the interweb was that Coke withdrew their sponsorship.
Oh, yeah.
Coke hasn't been a
It's just
sponsor
it's
for
just a
5
rumor.
years.
It's just the rumor.
It's also that the NFL canceled the show, and that's not true either. December, he's starting a world tour, and the only U.S. date is going to be the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Now, ICE has already said, well, what's her face? Carolyn Levitt is playing coy.
Oh,
because
Chrissy Nome.
No, Carolyn Levitt is playing coy, saying we don't have any concrete plans for that we know of now for the no tangible plan in place right now for ICE. But Corey Lewandowski, who, by the way, look up and see, wasn't he indicted or arrested for something? He's a wormy little guy who made his way from the first administration to the second administration.
Why do I want to look up random Trump people that
Because I'm wondering whether or not he was arrested or convicted of something, and probably not. But there was something.
He was probably
something
arrested, not
it was,
convicted.
There was
'cause
right. There was something.
The left and the right do that to each other constantly.
Right, exactly. Which, by the way, brings me to the weaponization of the Justice
And
Department.
then that way, when it comes up in future runs, they can point back to it.
It was campaign finance law, was it not?
Dude, Blake, come on,
Sorry.
that was ridiculous.
Campaign finance law.
Don't do that. So
It was misdemeanor battery.
Oh,
Okay.
not campaign finance law?
No.
Oh, so it's worse. He's
it's actually a violent crime.
so he's hitting people.
It's a violent
That's not
crime.
good, right?
Yeah,
That's what Mark Sanchez said.
Yeah, that's one thing, yeah.
I believe it might have been Roger Stone. You might have been thinking of for campaign money.
Oh, that's just a long
Right.
list for Roger Stone. But be that as it may, but you got Kristi Noem. Well, first of all, Corey Lewandowski's going, oh, yeah, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. And I got his notes here. Unless they're low American-abiding citizens who love this country, they shouldn't go to the Super Bowl. That was Kristi Noem. Lewandowski said, oh, yeah, we're going to be there. Plans are in place. We're going to be at the Super Bowl big time. Well, you know what? Homeland Security has a very, very important role at the Super Bowl. They've been there doing this for years. So it's within her purview, within her mandate. But, they're going, oh, we're going to be there. And if you're not a real live American, we're going to grab you. Corey Lewandowski said, we're going to identify you, arrest you, detain you, and deport you.
If they're here illegally,
Yeah.
they should be.
Yeah. And we're starting with the criminals, right?
No, if they're here illegally,
Okay.
they're all criminals,
Okay.
Lenny.
So we're not starting with the
that's
violent ones.
That's the part.
But we're not starting with the violent ones.
How do we know until we have them?
Because they're in jails. Because they've got police records. Because they've got the names.
No. How do we know if they're violent criminals until we've actually arrested them for being illegal? We don't know that until we get their actual identification.
You just want to listen to what you want to listen to.
No,
They have a list of who these people are. They've got a criminal record.
Are they illegal? Yeah, they have a criminal record because they're here illegally.
No, on
They
top
already
of
have
that, Troy, on top of that, these
that
people
already
have criminal
makes them a
records.
criminal. Dude, that's the part that you guys are failing on.
That doesn't make them a violent criminal.
They're still a criminal. They should be
But you're
arrested.
splitting hairs between a violent criminal and somebody here is illegally.
And you don't know that
and
until
by
you
the way,
identify
why do
them.
you think Trump is so underwater right now? It's because everybody who voted for him, because he's going to get rid of all the violent criminals, started with families. And now they're saying, we've got buyer's remorse.
Families.
Oh,
He
come
did
on.
not. Come on. Dude, you cannot drink that Kool-Aid and think it's wine. You can't.
Do you even read a newspaper?
Do you even understand
He's
that all these people are illegal?
Yes.
And they are illegal, and the last administration did diddly squat, nothing, and created what we have right now. We would not have to arrest these moms if the last administration hadn't let them in. And that's pretty simple concept.
And the rhetoric was, we're going to start with the violent criminals.
And I agree. We need to get them out first.
And they're not doing that. They're just grabbing anybody.
But they're
grabbing American citizens.
I can tell you the person I know, wonderful human being, wonderful guy, came here illegally.
How many years ago?
Got arrested years ago.
Okay.
All right. Got arrested, got sent back. Came here again, got arrested, got sent back. Got arrested coming across. Wonderful human being, but he's still a criminal.
He's a 3-time loser.
He's still a criminal. He'll never get back in. If he would have played by the rules, this guy would have been a very successful businessman in the U.S., but he chose not to. And he chose not to, and that is cheating all the people that do it the right way. My French family, who spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to get where they're at, they worked their ass off. They got here, and all of them are citizens now. Took them 7 years, but all of them are citizens now. My friend from Brazil, she went through the entire process, citizen now. They are pissed that these people jumped them in line, all right? And if you were the one that got jumped in line and they run out of soup before you get in line, you would be pissed too.
Probably.
You know, so that's the whole thing is they are criminals. They need to be arrested. Now, do they need to focus on the violent ones? 1,000%.
Which was the whole mandate and why people are so angry right now.
1,000%. But until they actually get the person in custody, because
so they're going to go for the low-hanging fruit.
Well, if you get the person in custody, it's usually on a traffic stop.
Well,
it's at a workplace, or it's at one of these other places.
Part of the problem with this is the fact that a lot of these people are in prisons, and if they're in prisons in a sanctuary city, that city is not letting them into the prisons,
Exactly.
and I disagree with that.
That's
if these guys are in jail and they're illegal and they're known, then you give them over and you deport them. Why are you protecting criminals in your prisons?
And that's why I have a problem with San Francisco.
As opposed to families.
San Francisco is one of the ones that they hide in.
Yeah,
they'll go there and they'll hide in a city like San Francisco. Sure. Those cities can't complain about not getting federal funding, in my opinion, because the only
problem is there's Republicans in San Francisco too.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know, I mean, so Trump penalizing Democratic initiatives in Democratic-run states is also him just being a bully and a moron because you know what? You're pissing off the Republicans in those states. New York, he's going to penalize New York State. There's a whole boatload of New York congressmen that are Republicans. Long Island is going to go back to being a Democratic congressional caucus because the Republicans are going to get bounced.
To tell you the truth, that'll make our country healthier.
With Democrats, I agree.
Because the balance is so out of balance right now. And the Democrats have to get back to the reason you and I joined the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
You know, they got to get back to being the ones that care
about people,
about rational people and what's best for our country. And they get so caught up in one topic or another, and they're losing sight of our country.
Right, it's trees and
because they're so focused on, you know, their whole platform is, I'm against Trump.
Right,
and they don't really have a platform, and that's the problem.
Well,
and
they're fighting poorly in the culture wars because they're trying to protect the 9 or 12 transgender college athletes.
Yeah,
you know, and I don't think that's something to hang your hat on. But you know, the Republicans' culture wars are a whole lot worse, in my opinion, because it's just it's erasing the line of separation of church and state. Well, it's erasing the line of separation of powers.
And a lot of people know this, and you know, I was one of the first ones to say publicly on air I was in favor of gay marriage.
Sure.
You know, I didn't want the state contract or whatever the hell they tried to
civil union.
Yeah. What the hell they said, and I am 100%. It's woman's body, a woman's choice.
Correct.
And I agree with that with their body when it comes to vaccinations, which the Democrats pushed that, and they shouldn't have done that because I found that very hypocritical.
Okay. You want your child sitting in a school next to an unvaccinated individual?
If my child's vaccinated, they're healthy, according to the science.
Theoretically, yeah.
Hold on.
Sound good.
But the big issue there is basically you have the possibility of mutations if you have like more and more children exposed. If more and more children are unvaccinated and then exposed to disease, they have a possibility of mutation, which can lead to the protections that you have from a vaccinated child possibly going away if the mutation is strong enough.
Okay, again, your body, your choice. You can't have it both ways. All right, you can't have you can't be anti-abortion and then believe in the death penalty. In my opinion, I think that's hypocritical.
Right.
Okay.
That's why it should be pro-choice, not pro-life.
Yeah. So
So it leaves that door open for the death penalty.
So that means you're not pro-life if you're. So I get in arguments with people a lot about, and this is why Mike and I don't talk about this subject, because we're both not changing our minds on it. And usually if you're in a conversation with somebody who's strongly in this thing, just get out of the conversation, because they're going to believe what they're going to believe, and you're going to believe what you're going to believe, and it's not going to come.
Never the twain shall meet.
It's never the twain shall meet.
But coming back to the balance, right now we're as close as we've been in a long time. There's like 4 seats difference in the House of Representatives, and there's 3 seats in the Senate. So the legislative branches are pretty well. Now you get down to the state level, not even close. You've got supermajorities in a lot of Republican states. Where they will pass laws to control your life and give you no choice.
Yeah.
So that's my problem with conservatives. Conservatives want to tell you how to live your life in their opinion of how they want to live their life, and they tell you should do this too.
Yeah.
And that's just ridiculous.
Well,
go with God. Do what you want to do, but don't tell me what I should be doing.
Well, no, the Democrats do that too.
How?
The Democrats.
I'm not arguing. I'm curious.
Okay. Well, I mean, the Democrats. I'll go back to the vaccinations.
Okay.
They said you were a criminal. You could get arrested if you weren't wearing a mask or you weren't doing this. Where the Democrats went during COVID, and I think that was part of where they lost me a lot.
Okay.
Is saying, and I did get the vaccine because I wanted to travel.
Right.
I wasn't 100% sure that the vaccine was accurate because it didn't have enough time to it. But I was going to Italy, and I was like,
you weren't stopping.
I was like, I'm going to get the vaccine so I can go to Italy. It wasn't because I felt you should get the vaccine,
right,
or you should get the vaccine.
Right.
It was my choice.
Right.
And I made the choice to do that. And I felt like it should have been my choice, but some of the other states that got ridiculous and people got fired over it.
Yeah.
I think that was ridiculous. And that did not come.
It was from, also,
and that's why I was a big fan of DeSantis, because financially, businesses that folded, and we got some great talent out of New York because of the way New York handled it.
I was here early. I was here before.
You
that.
were here before that, but we got some great talent here in St. Augustine and in Florida, because people were like, I just want to work.
Right. It was, but it was also, it was the first situation like that since maybe the Spanish flu. Where there was a pandemic worldwide. It was a new experience for most people. There was palpable fear and the unknown, which is why a lot of people reacted differently on both sides. No, leave me alone. I will take my chances, or but then you're going to breathe on me, and I'm having to take your chances. So I mean, there was so much new learning going on. Let's leave it at that, as opposed to disinformation or misinformation. There was just new learning because everything was different.
No, I get it. And,
thank you, Josh. Exactly.
And and it's coming from a person who never got COVID too. Right. So that's some. I know. I mean, I lost friends that got COVID. I mean, young people that got
passed
COVID.
Away.
Yeah, that passed away.
And
there was other medical things that was attached to it, but I mean, his body wasn't in a position to fight it off.
Right.
But I never got COVID, so I never really felt the ramifications of it. So I'm coming from a different perspective, and I understand that, and I'm sympathetic for the people that did that, but I still, like I said, I go back to, in my opinion, if you're against abortion and you're for the death penalty, you're hypocritical in a lot of the thinking you're doing. So, I mean, because You know,
Yeah.
you're pro-life over here.
Right. But knock them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I you know, and I, just so everyone's clear, I am for the death penalty, but I am also pro-choice.
Correct.
So
Agreed.
I try and align.
Agreed.
I try and align with my trains of thought, and I try not to be hypocritical. And everyone drifts into that and out of that.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, the
and
death penalty
that's
is
a part of your, that's a part of your
just
life.
so final, and you know, I mean, it's the death penalty is as much an economic answer as it is a punitive answer in all reality. Because the expense of keeping somebody in death row for 30 years with the exhaustive appeals, to, you know, and by the way, you would think that they could have come up with a better form of execution than these cocktails that don't necessarily work, or they run out of drugs, or they're, you know, seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, the firing squad works, hanging works,
The
the
guillotine,
electric chair was always
guillotine
good.
always worked.
You know, so we're outsmarting ourselves in that way as well.
But I can tell you, you know, here's something I believe, and people really get on to me when I actually make this statement. If people are in there for life and they say, give me the death penalty.
Right. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm good with that.
No doubt about it. Kevorkian.
I'm good. I'm good with, you know, providing you the rope.
Yeah.
So you know, oh, we are over time.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that.
We went into OT, baby.
All right. I got to look up Bad Bunny.
Yep.
So I will let you know. I'm going to listen to Bad Bunny on the ride home,
Practice your Spanish.
and we'll see how I feel about Bad Bunny music.
It's going to be interesting to see if he does the entire show in Spanish or if he does an English song or two. I don't know.
I definitely do believe that he'll definitely have like English speaking collaborators like on the song like Cardi B. I believe we might have like another R song that speaks in English.
It would not behoove his career to not. I mean, there's a huge market.
It's a worldwide audience.
Yeah, don't throw away an opportunity, Bad Bunny, because you're making a statement. I mean, we appreciate, you know, your solidarity, but don't throw away our career for that.
Yeah.
So
No, I don't know that. Yeah.
But we'll say though, don't if you do like sing a little bit in English, don't go like full like country music that's like just to please the conservatives.
and don't go politics. Don't go politics.
I don't know
Super
if he's
Bowl's Super Bowl's not there for that.
Well, now the NFL, because they picked Bad Bunny, the NFL is now back to being woke again. So, you know, make up your mind, would you, America? Please.
Yep. So, guys, we got to get.
We're 2 minutes late.
I got to get to a reception. So, all right, guys, thank you. We'll be back here tomorrow talking more silliness, and we got Wager Wire.
We got Wager Wire.
Yep.
Right.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.